I was 19 years old when I finally saw my mother for who she really was. Not as my mom, but as a broken woman. For the first time, I stopped seeing her through a daughter's eyes. I saw someone who never learned to love herself, someone who never found her own strength, someone who spent her whole life depending on men to feel complete. My mother never told me her story. I never knew what kind of childhood she had. We never had deep conversations. Everything between us was very surface level. And I didn't realize how empty that really was until I got older. At 19, I had to swallow the hardest truth of my life. I could not trust her. I could not fix her. And as much as I wanted her beside me through life, I had to accept she could not be that mother. That realization broke me. It set me into the darkest place I've ever been. My first real depression. I left home, I moved to another state, and for the first time, I lived completely alone. And that silence was so loud. It was not peaceful, it was heavy. I isolated myself. I stopped talking to people, I stopped caring. I fell into bad habits, drugs, overeating, anything to quiet the noise in my head. I remember one night breaking down completely. I was crying, screaming, hitting myself in the head because the pain felt unbearable. And in that moment, when I had nothing left to give, I heard God. Not in a loud voice, but in my spirit. He said it wasn't for nothing. It had to happen this way. You had to go through this so you could become the mother who breaks the cycle. It's a lonely road, but you are strong enough to walk it. And in that moment, I stopped fighting. I just breathed. I didn't heal overnight, but that message became my anchor. I started to understand that my pain was not a punishment, it was a purpose. And even though I was still broken, I began to rebuild myself piece by piece. 6 years later, I'm still standing. I fought my way out of that darkness. I made it out on my own, and I thank God I did, because now I know why I was chosen to carry it all. It wasn't to destroy me, it was to transform me. And now I'm 25 years old, and I'm finally learning my real self-worth. I'm learning who I actually am, not who my trauma made me.